facing the police every single day.
Hello. Hey. So what, Mr. Strand?
Yes, sir.
I kind of know you. Okay, so they're renting the park. You have to get paid to get in. Can you still have free speech when you get in?
Well, first of all, let's be accurate about what we mean by free speech.
Okay,
and
right.
If we're talking about legitimate free speech, there is no exception to free speech.
Okay.
So that should never
Unless you're inciting. Then that's illegal.
Not free speech.
That's correct. That's right. That's why I said that. Yeah. Okay, right.
And dancing in sexually suggestive manner in front of children is not free speech
perverted.
Either.
That's messed
perverted
up.
And disgusting.
That is correct. That is correct.
But of course, you have the freedom to say words,
right,
and express your opinion,
right,
about anything, anywhere.
So I should be able to pay to get in and do reporting.
I mean, of course.
Maybe if you were the press.
If someone tried to.
By the way, I'm pressed. Can I get in free?
Yeah, it's also
that's another matter. I don't know.
Exactly.
They might have you paid, but
right.
They should be able to let you know.
Right. I don't know. Wow, the line's so long.
You have your business card. You have your business card. With
I
you?
don't. I went basic because I found out you can't bring anything, man, unless you have a clear bag, right? Yeah. So
they did announce that. I actually saw.
Go in there.
Yeah.
Announce what? That you're not allowed to bring in anything.
No, I saw. I got the name.
Very little. Very little.
Email update. And I noticed that they advertised only clear bags are
correct.
Yeah. Accepted.
All right, I'm gonna get in line, man. Good to meet you, man.
What's your name again?
If you guys
give me your number, so let me take a picture of you too at the same time, because this is one in a lifetime.
Right. Why, are you a good guy or undercover cop?
What?
Are you a good guy or undercover cop?
Look at me.
I don't know.
I didn't
undercover cop. My name is Andrew Sheets. I'm with Black Robe News. Yeah, I swear I've heard of you because, yes, I go to the Republican Liberty Caucus up in Punta Gorda. I drove all the way down here. I've been fighting for freedom and free speech for 12 years up there. 3 years ago, I don't know if you heard about it, they banned free speech because of me up in Punta Gorda there because I had the fuck Biden flag.
Yeah.
They made it illegal. I had to sue them. I won. The ordinance is gone.
Okay. How much money do you make? Because you got to sue for money, though.
He probably already knows. Who takes most of the money? The lawyers, man. I only got 1,000, man.
But you don't have to have a lawyer to be represented, either. You know that.
Actually, that's true. If you guys get bored, look up Sheets versus Punta Gorda. I'm in federal court right now. 7 lawsuits. They gave me so many tickets up there for free speech.
What's your phone number?
Oh, go for it. All right, 941.
941.
916.
914. You said
6. 2259.
2259. I think I have one too many here. All right, where is it? Which one do I have?
Can you take this marijuana lady right here?
941. Oh, you do. You got a 4 in there. Get rid of that 4.
So it's
941.
And then the
91. You see, you got 914. It's 916. See right there?
916.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the 4. You got to get rid of the 4.
Alrighty.
Now is it working?
We'll see.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Which marijuana thing again?
So yes, they gave me in 3 to 4 years. I used to do all my stuff on social media, pulling records and exposing it, and then they killed my stuff online. I mean, literally struck it down. I went out on the street, and that's when they just started ticketing the shit out of me, dude. Dude, ask me how many tickets I got in 3 years.
And they were citing you because of what you were saying?
32 tickets for free speech and trespasses for filming in a public government office.
Right.
Is that messed up?
Yeah.
Okay,
you're talking to a guy that they threw in prison for being in people's house, when the cops opened the doors. So.
What'd you do to you? They threw you in the prison for what? Are you a J6er?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's why I know your name. Damn. Okay. I know you did more time than me, but yes, I did 30 days in jail for trying to save babies on a sidewalk in Punta Gorda.
Wow.
They jailed me for that. Then they jailed me. Check this out. I did a story on my lawyer that screwed up one of my cases. He called me, and I put it on speakerphone, recorded the call. Dude, they charged me with all 3 felony wiretaps. I did 30 days for that. For my own phone call. How is that legal?
Oh, did you sue him? Did you sue him? Did you get
that one's going to come up. And they took my gun. I I was assaulted during that time. A guy bear sprayed me from a moving truck. Is that fucked up?
You missed it. Just apparently the chief of police illegally searched one of our guys.
What?
Yeah, you missed it. I almost got it on video. I got the second part
see, you
of it.
guys should be running camera. This is a Transcend camera, $120 solely worth it. 3 hours.
But it's the Chinese, so it's the Chinese is not bogged down.
Dude, this camera has been thrown 60 feet and still runs. That's pretty good, right?
I got a picture.
By a protest.
I got a picture. I got a picture of you. I had a GoPro with a thing on it, but I never think of bringing it. I don't want to call attention to myself.
So did you see who just filed a federal lawsuit in Orlando? January 6ers?
Oh, yes.
Dude, I just downloaded for $14. Augustus Invictus. He's got the Proud Boys, Orlando Federal Court. Do you think he's going to win? No? That's depressing. Why?
Do you know how hard it is to sue the government?
It is very, very hard.
They have to agree to let you sue them.
I know, it's very messed up.
Then, if they agree, it has to be adjudicated in a court.
Which is part of them.
Do you know who runs the courts?
Yeah, that is correct.
That's why they need to put in record.
Are you saying it's just us and not justice?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
No.
By the way, how much time did you do?
I was given almost 3. I served a year, but I got out after a year because I didn't take the plea. I appealed and I won.
Who's your lawyer?
Nick Smith.
Okay.
New York City.
Who's the one that had the guy up in Punta Gorda, Weinberg? Or you don't know?
I mean, there are a ton of lawyers involved in J6 cases, obviously.
Right.
My appellate attorney was one of the litigators that worked on the Fisher case.
Wow.
Which is what got me out of prison after a year.
Wow. Who was that?
Nicholas Smith is my...
Okay, again. All right.
Yeah,
wow.
He was one of at least 3 attorneys that worked on the Fisher case.
Right.
And the Fisher case had several other named plaintiffs, but it obviously included 330 plus plaintiffs.
Right.
Myself included, Donald Trump included, that were charged with 1512.
Wow. I feel your pain. Like I said, I got 32 tickets. I got 7 lawsuits in federal court right now because they ticketed me so many times. Because you know and I know that if it's not going to stop, you got to do something, right?
So I don't know if you're familiar with our work, but I'm the creative director at a nonprofit called America's Frontline Doctors.
I do not know that one.
And the 501c3 is actually named Free Speech Foundation.
Are you saying I should be calling them?
I mean, you should be aware of our work. It's pretty...
Why, do you got a lawyer that'll represent?
I mean, we work with a lot of lawyers and doctors related to civil liberties in the health freedom space.
Right.
And constitutional rights.
Right. Dude,
So,
like I said, if you saw the stuff they did to me up there, you'd be like, what?
Yeah.
It's really bad. I know what they did to you was really bad, but like, not to be mean, you had 1 charge. I had 32 in 3 years. Come on.
I did have 5 charges.
Okay, you beat. Okay, I still beat you.
One of which was a 20-year felony. So.
Well, I told you, dude. They tried to get me on all 3 felony wiretaps for my own call. Are you serious? That's like really messed up, right?
There are laws that regulate if you can record other people.
So here's what's interesting. So check this out. He is a lawyer. He even says in the affidavit, I was at my office using my business phone to call him. Do you know why he called me? Because I did a story on him and he didn't like it.
Right, sure.
So does a business have expectation of privacy? No, they don't. And here's another one we just found out. He's an officer of the court. He's with the bar. Does he have an expectation of privacy? I was not his client. You get what I mean?
Right.
I used to be a client, but when he called me, I was not his client. He was complaining that you did a story and it's going to ruin me, my family, and my business. You know what he did to me? Dude, he screwed up. We sued on, they banned filming up there. Did you know that? You cannot film the police in the lobby. You cannot film anybody at City Hall in the lobby, or you will be trespassed. Ask me how I know. Because I lost count of how many trespass tickets. And do you know what's worse? They have no appeal process. What does that violate?
Due process.
That's correct. And worse than that, I was banned from going to City Hall meetings. Is that legal?
Well, I mean, they have the right to ban people, yes.
They don't. From City Hall, you literally gotta like threaten a City Hall person on the diocese with like murder to be banned. Okay, I never threatened any of them with murder, and I was banned from going to City Hall meetings.
I would assume that there is a legitimate legal pathway for prohibiting recordings in certain government spaces.
If it's in a private setting, yes. Yeah, like I just told you, in the public lobby.
Who is it?
That's kind kind of stupid,
Come on,
right?
talk to me.
Why do they call it a public lobby?
Because the public can be present, but that
Isn't
doesn't mean
that
they don't
weird?
restrict recording. It's
Well, again, okay. Are we
It's a
all
public-
are we all recording right now? We're recording with our eyes and ears. We can disseminate it through speech. We can disseminate it through a pen. So this is my new notebook. You get what I'm saying?
no, I mean I empathize with your
Okay, all
position,
right,
of course.
right.
I'm just saying, as I understand it, like for example, I went to court
Yeah.
on J6 charges.
Yeah, you
in
can't
a
record there.
Yeah,
They will spot
which
you
I
like
think
a
is
bug.
outrageous.
I think that's outrageous too.
No, it's outrageous.
It is outrageous.
It
That's a government building, dude.
And federal trials are in the public interest.
And you're recording anyways.
Well, but
You can disseminate. So why can't you use this as your notebook?
We learned from Kyle Rittenhouse.
Ooh.
We learned from that example.
Okay.
He absolutely would have been convicted if that wasn't publicly recorded.
Wow.
But because that
No
trial was
kidding.
publicly recorded,
Right.
the entire country saw for themselves and
Yes,
learned.
they did.
There is no doubt he acted in self-defense.
Right.
And the outrage was enormous.
Right.
He was acquitted
Right.
because of that public pressure, which
Right.
doesn't exist if they don't have visibility.
Right.
So, certainly federal, but generally speaking, government trials
Right.
are public affairs that have the public
Absolutely.
that carry a public interest. So, in my view, they certainly should be.
You know what the 20th Circuit Court did because I was filming in the public lobbies of the courthouse? They banned it, and this is the reason why. They said a YouTuber is not real press.
Who said that?
The 20th Circuit Court said that.
That's garbage.
That is absolute
because they
garbage.
they
So
are-
can I sue him for that?
Yes, you can.
I mean, you should.
I should do that. By the way, are you a doctor then or something, or is that what I heard?
No, I'm the creative director at
Okay,
America's
great. Okay, got it.
So I work with doctors and lawyers.
Okay,
I'm
but you're not a doctor.
No, I'm an actor.
You're a what?
An actor from Hollywood.
No freaking way. Are you really? Why? What TV show? What movie? What?
TV shows like Vanderpump Rules, Breaking Amish, True Crime on Discovery,
Oh shit.
smattering of all kinds of.
You know why I don't watch TV? Let me see if you agree with this one. I'm gonna.
Because it's terribly unhealthy for your mind and your soul.
Indoctrination propaganda. That's why I quit. What? Every other show is about what? Cops and a government oppressing you. It is like the end of Rome when they put the people in there with the lions, right? Is that fucked up? That is fucked up. Oh, we got Blackhorn Orange Agent. Ooh, now I'm scared. All right, I got to get in line. Man, good to meet you. I will get a hold of him, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for what you stood up for.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good day.